My project is called Ordinals Archive, and we currently see it in front of us on the screen. It is deployed live right now at ordinalsarchive.com. It's hosted on DigitalOcean behind an Apache reverse proxy, but it is here right now. And what we can see, what I've built is a search index and engine for the data on the Bitcoin blockchain, and specifically the content, which includes ordinal inscriptions, Coinbase script sig text, and op return text. And so what we have here is we have sort of like a view of all the results, which is an infinite scroll implemented in HTMX. It's a little bit slow right now just because I need to perform some database optimizations. There's a lot of data. It's over 80 gigabytes right now, but need to optimize that. But what we see here is we see some Coinbase script sigs. We see mined by Secpool and some other data that's in there. We see op returns, which we're not really sure what they mean, but we also see there's XSAT going on there, and obviously that's not text data there, but that's a future enhancement that I want to include that will show what's going on in some of these op returns, including XSAT. And scrolling through this, we see BRC20s. Um, so yeah, so I basically am providing a way where we can search this more effectively. Nothing super cool has shown up so far, but we can use these controls here. We can say we want to see images, or we want to see images and audio, let's say. And so these are the latest images that have been inscribed. Let's play some of that. See some audio that's a little ambient thing. That's another feature that I want to include going forward is I want to be able to classify some of these images and audio and in all the ways possible, basically, you know, parsing text, classifying the vibe and tagging data so that we can really search this effectively. I don't think, there's not a great way to do that with the existing explorers. That was kind of the whole point of this project. Let's actually also do this cool feature. We can flip into dark mode. I've implemented the canvas and the stars in the background with a little JavaScript. Um, let's include text here. Let's maybe sort it ascending, from the beginning of the blockchain. Like I said, it's being a little slow just because of all the data, and I need to perform some optimizations, but let's maybe restrict that down. We can restrict, okay, now we're going to search through block 0 and block 332729. Let's see what's in here. I feel like it's still being a little slow. This is like one of the earlier queries. Yeah. So what we see here is this is the data starting from the beginning of the blockchain, and we see the times Chancellor and brink of second bailouts of banks. That was in the first block ever, encoded by, Satoshi Nakamoto. What else? Let's click into that, and we see another view. This might make more sense for kind of some of the image content. So maybe let's go back there. Or actually, let's do the full text search. So another cool thing, and like I alluded to already, is like we can search the content. So that's kind of cool. I don't know of anything else that can do that. And we can see that we've got a search result. Let's expand our search and to include these are other things that are matching the times, and it's probably somewhere in here, but we could see this is some sort of white paper that's been encoded. Um, but yeah, and so then I guess to round out some of the features that are in here, I've provided the ability to tip. Um, and you can copy this address with a QR code. This is a Bitcoin address, as well as somebody might be able to come in here and provide context. This is the white paper of a cool project. Um, and save it. This part is not fully fleshed out, but this is kind of where I intend to go in the future. And then finally, we can say, oh, look, this was found in block 88, whatever. This is actually a lazy load of the raw block hex data. This data is stored on a decentralized storage network on the back end. One cool thing is I can, do this and do a funny animation and copy it to your clipboard, as well as I also provide a JSON view of the data